Well, hello, Cancer. Welcome to your general reading for the month of November. Hope you are amazing. Hello, I'm Amber. Welcome. So, this is a general reading, as I said, so it may not resonate with everyone. That's okay. Check your moon, rising, or Venus for a full picture. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to read your specific energies, help you out. And we're going to jump right in. Also, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, so check those out. So we have answering the call, full moon, which I've seen a lot this week, and mountain strength. Okay. All right, Cancer. I feel like there's something that you didn't want to face or something you didn't want to accept, and accepting that will help you move on to the next phase. You know, it gives me that feeling of like there's hope still. You know, you just have to believe, but there is hope. So closing something out in your life, something that you've been working on for a long time is closing out. It feels like a important part, not the whole, not like a piece, but an important part of your life. Also, I see you realizing that you have more strength than you think you do. So sometimes things may seem hard during this time, like you can't get over it. I almost feel like something's going to help you. But I feel like it's you. It's like you realizing that there's another way, another angle to get what it is that you want. So, kind of like a boost of self esteem, maybe. But it's like you see another pathway. It's not just one. It's not just this way. There's a different way. And I feel like you feel proud of yourself, or you will, because you'll see that you accomplished something on your own, you know, by your own means and your own strength. Okay? All right, so we have the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Oh, challenges everywhere, huh? Three of Pentacles, the Magician, you're in control. The Five of Cups. If you get them all, then Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Hangman. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands, or the King of Swords, excuse me, and the Hermit. The Hermit feels like, okay, so I feel like you've been staying within your confines, you know, like not stepping out of the box pretty much, but working on what you have within your space, within your bubble, okay? But I feel like at this point you're going to realize that you've mastered what's in your bubble. So people that you have already dealt with, you've already mastered those relationships. You've gotten out of them what you can. I feel like it's time for you to use the wisdom that you've gained now to step outside of your box and try something different, or to venture out. Because you have three fives here. You have the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So emotionally, something has left you wanting more, or in regret. In career and where you're going, you also feel that way. Like you had to leave something behind, or something is not giving you what it is that you want. It could be that you're having money issues as well, and it's making you feel emotionally withdrawn. Um, it's like you're having problems gaining momentum with money. That's what I feel. Like you have a hard time saving, you're having a hard time collecting, you're having a hard time not making ends meet, but building up a savings of some sort, you know, to do something, like to pay. Um, and I feel like the heaviness that you're feeling feels as though it's becoming overwhelming in November, okay? but it's showing me that you need to take some sort of action. If it's a debt thing, you need to start making payment plans, things like that. Get you a solid plan together. I also feel like there's probably someone around you that will help you. Someone has been trying to give you advice or help you out, and I feel as though you weren't listening to them because you felt like they were judging you, or they wanted to start a fight. But I feel like there was a minuscule amount of advice in there. Okay. But it's time for you to take action on something that you may have been pushing to the side or struggling with, because you are going to create a better situation there. It's just time for you to end whatever that is. Okay. So, as far as this, I feel like, as far as a relationship, it looks as though you've done all that you can. Someone may have came back around, and then you realize that whatever conflicts that you had with this person just aren't going anywhere. Um, so unfortunately, you may still be trying to be friends with this person, but I just feel like it's at its wit's end at this point. So in November, I feel like you're kind of in a limbo. Um, you're working on making things better. You're working on basically healing or leaving something behind, and you're kind of in a limbo. But realize that you have noticed and have the motivation to change things, to create. Okay? And that's good. Even the first initial action is better than none at all. So that's what you need to see, is that you are attempting to balance things. You are attempting to close things out. And that's good. But you have to step out of your confines, of what is comfortable right now in order to make that happen, right? So you can't stay in your sadness. You can't stay in your what feels to be like hardships. You'd have to come out of that, okay? And that's what November is saying, okay? So let me pull some clarifiers, or I guess another spread. I don't know what you would call this. But okay, so we have the Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Tower. Yeah, at this point, it's less about ego. It's less about your feelings and more about getting something done, getting something over with, moving away from something. It's creating confusion, hardships, not knowing what's going to happen next. You can't have the illusion that something's going to clear itself up on its own. That's what I see, okay? So it's time to take action. It's time to motivate. It's time to get things going. So continue with that energy of wanting to do that. It is going to be a struggle. You are going to have to use the wisdom that you have gained, or possibly the knowledge from that person I said that you thought was judging you, but they really wanted to help you out. I feel like that information did seep in somewhere, so you can pull it out to help. Yeah, that's what I see there. You may have to make a wise choice to move or leave something that you can't pay any longer. And you've been struggling about doing that, but you may have to leave it, okay? Be smart about how you spend your money. I know you should get that out of that, but I feel like I should say it. This is a good time to be saving money and holding on to money, especially with that Four of Pentacles being there. So you are in control of your money, Cancer, during this time, okay? You are. So how much you spend, how much you give, how much you whatever, that's up to you. That's what I see here, okay? So pay attention to that. I also feel like you're losing a friendship. You try to focus on one or make a friendship, possibly with a love interest that you once had. But I feel as though the emotions are not there. You have to accept that both of you are just not emotionally connecting the way that you should. So I feel like both of you just don't have the you don't have the ambition anymore, and the relationship just doesn't have the direction. So I see that going into the pits. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, don't fight. If you have to pick up extra hours, another job, make a side hustle of some sort, or prioritize your time because of a love interest, you need to do that for your money purposes, okay? You need to start working with this issue that's going to come up. I feel like it has something to do with your money or your stability, okay? Um, you need to put the energy that you were holding or focusing on a relationship or connecting with someone into making something happen right now. If someone comes to you and they have like this grandiose idea of how to get you out of debt or out of this problem, do not take it. This is about you doing hard work and making changes, okay? This is not an easy way out, so that easy way out will not pan out. I can tell you that now. And I'm hearing if someone's offering you money, don't take it. Because I feel like the payback process or the harassment that this person is going to take you through to get their money back is not going to be worth it. So keep that in mind as well. You're trying your focus is going to be on sustaining your stability. Because right now it just feels like things are not going in the right direction and you're a little bit pessimistic about how things are going to turn out, and you're trying to restore things back to where they were so you can move on with your life. um but right now I feel like that's happening, Cancer. I want to say that the more you take action, but the picture that you're going to see in your environment is like not that. So you have to kind of have that perspective that this is what's going to come out. I feel I'm a two cards. Yeah, be patient because it's working itself out as long as you're working with it. With the magician, you do have to put some energy into it, okay? So let's pull some love cards and then we'll pull some abundance cards. Okay, it's a plan, take a chance, and seduction. You did take a chance on a relationship, but I feel like what how you thought it was going to pan out or how you thought it was going to work, it didn't work that way. Um yeah. There's too much baggage, there's too much old animosity that's competing with this relationship. So you need to understand that you felt like you need to take a chance. You took a chance. That's fine. Um, but I just feel like both of you cannot communicate properly in a healthy way. You can't. It's almost like somebody just can't change. They're doing the same old things. And yeah, and now you got to deal with money issues. So that's going to put you back too as well. Okay, so for abundance, we have write it down, make a plan, payment arrangements, things like that. Trust the process. Again, it is going to be a long, lengthy process, but you will get to the end. Yeah, this is about fulfilling karma and taking action to co-create a better situation for with with the universe as like a co-pilot. Don't be sad that you have to distance yourself from other things or possibly lose this relationship in the long run because it was like supposed to happen. If you can't be in a relationship or connection with someone and they can't withstand the fact that you have to deal with something, then it's not going to work. That's another thing I'm saying. So keep your hopes up, have high expectations, because you'll get through it, but this is going to be a tough spot for right now. Okay? So thank you, Cancer, and I will see you next week for your love reading. Bye-bye. I love you.